Welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about search and find and locate missing folders. But there's just a couple of things I wanted to touch up on. I know I talked about in the previous lesson how I said I would just go back and add all the keywords for you, and I'm going to do that. But I just wanted to share a couple more things with you. For example, to quickly find the photos that haven't been key tagged, as you would say, I usually go to keywords, and here I'll say no keywords. Okay. And then I'll start adding keywords to each one because it's a quick way of doing it, because once you add a keyword, it disappears from this list, as I'll show you right now. So remember, we would select the first photo. So for example, I would select this photo, shift click this photo, because these are I'm going to use in a selection project, and I put this under PS Basics. So I'm going to go down here and put it under selections, and this will apply the keyword to it, and instantly they will disappear. Okay. And also remember, if you want to add more space for your keywords instead of scrolling back and forth constantly, all I can do is just temporarily expand that. You don't have to switch workspaces if you don't want to. That's up to you. So for example, this is the symbol. Well, I put symbol outside. That's just me. Okay. And then this to me is geometry, because it's a geometrical shape kind of thing. Okay. And then I have some plants here. So shift, or I'll control click these two, and then I'll go to outside and look for trees, and I'll apply them. And then this is a more of building aspects, so I'll shift click these two, then go to buildings. And as you can see here, my keyword list, it's slowly but surely going down to 146. So let me pause it here, and I'll apply the rest of the keywords now, and then I'll show you the search and find. Okay, I've assigned all the necessary keywords, as you can see over here, but something else I also wanted to touch on, a lot of touch-ons, huh? For example, if you go over here to the filter and you go to, not touch-ups, too dark, and let's say you don't care to have this setting, just select too dark. It'll bring up the photo, select it, go over to the keyword panel. It's usually under other keywords because that's probably that came from Photoshop Elements. Expand it, scroll down, and then unselect it. Okay. Okay, so now what I've done is I selected signs and sharpening, two keywords I created over here. And when you select all four photos, it's going to show you the keywords from multiple areas. And when you see these horizontal marks, it means these things are in different locations. If these were all in the same location, so for example, here you would see the check marks. So check marks mean this is where they're at. But when they're across multiple keywords from multiple pictures, that's when you start seeing that horizontal line. Okay, now let's talk about the search settings. Okay, the search is pretty interesting. If, for example, you have your keyword panel open over here and you want to find something real quick on keywords, because let's say that your panel, like mine, is forever and ever, okay, you could quickly find a keyword by typing, let's say, for example, ocean. So you would come in here, you would put O, it'll start highlighting everything with an O, as you can see here. And you'll notice that your subcategories are in yellow, your main categories are in green, which is nice. And it's going for occasions, but I'm not saying that. There you go, see ocean, it's already selected. So now I can find oceans real quick, which is really nice. So if I wanted to add another sub keyword to ocean, or I wanted to check out the main category, that was a quick way of doing this. Remember, another way to find oceans, if you want to find instead of the keyword, you could just go down to your keyword panel over here under filter, and then click on ocean, and this will show you the 5 pictures with ocean. Let's say you didn't have that. You could go up to your search panel up here in the top right and choose ocean, enter, and that will find the 5 photos for you as shown here. Okay, so for example, if you wanted to find pictures with Marco, you could just go up to the search category up here, type in Marco, and this will pull up all the pictures from Marco. Unfortunately, if you wanted to find pictures with Marco and Jasmine, you can't put Marco and Jasmine, or let me go in, or Jasmine. It doesn't work that way. Probably the best way to do that is to erase that, and then click the cancel search. Okay, cancel search again, go over to your keywords. That's why your keywords are handy. And then you can go over here and choose Jasmine. And Marco, you already see Marco, but let's just do it anyways. See, this will show you all the pictures with Marco and Jasmine. And then from here, you can just pick the picture, the one with both of them. Okay. So in the next lesson, we're going to talk about collections and then export options and metadata template.